2026 is the proverbial golden age of gacha gaming. Developers have finally figured out that treating free-to-play players like actual human beings pays off, with insane pity systems showering us with free pulls and gameplay that rewards skill, strategy, and time over wallet size. Whether you crave breathtaking open-world exploration, pulse-pounding action, brain-melting tactics, or just chill idle progression, these 20 titles deliver the best free-to-play experience available right now. No pay-to-win nightmares, just pure, unadulterated hype, generous rates, and endless replayability. Dive in, pull smart, and dominate without spending a dime. Let's go ahead here and rank the absolute must-plays. Before we jump into the video though, did you know Neverness to Everness, the first anime-style urban open-world RPG, just launched? Not only that, but they are giving away over 400 free pulls for just playing the game. You can unlock an S-class character Chiz just by leveling up. You get 8 different character outfits at no additional cost. There are over 15 different playable characters. There are 5 massive city districts. The gacha is incredibly fair. There is no 50-50 whatsoever. There are tons of vehicles that you can not only purchase, unlock, drive, but also customize. They have collabs going on. There are full NPC and character interactions. There is a dynamic weather system. There are day and night cycles. There is a working public transit system. There are fully explorable buildings. The game looks great. The combat feels fun. So what are you waiting for? Take a moment right now, go down into the description, the pinned comment, click that sponsored link, and download NTE. Trust me, you are not going to be disappointed. I know we just talked about Neverness to Everness in the sponsor, but it also happens to be one of the most free-to-play friendly gacha games available right now. Great base rates, soft pity at 70 pulls, hard pity at 90 pulls, absolutely no 50-50 whatsoever, giving you a guaranteed featured unit. This is ridiculously generous. There's no coin flip pity frustration. There is an abundance of free currency from events and exploration. There are farmable cosmetics, strong base progression. Then we have Wuthering Waves. Honestly, not the best gacha rates, 0.8% for a 5-star. It does have an 80 pity. It then triggers a 50-50 with a guarantee at 160. The weapon banner has no 50-50 whatsoever, so you go all the way to an immediate guarantee. There are generous free pulls. You can freely echo farm without stamina restrictions. You can also purchase dupes from the store. Star Savior is an instant turn-based RPG and also happens to be one of my favorite current games. There is a 4% guarantee for SSR characters. This is insanely high. There is a 200 spark selector. There are literally like 500 free pulls up for grabs just by starting the game new. The rates are incredibly high. There are currency rebates. There's tons of premium currency to earn through just playing the game. This is probably the breakout hit of 2026 outside of NTE and Arknights Enfield. Brown Dust 2 is an instance grid-based tactical turn-based RPG that's very, very degenerate. Gacha rates are great, 3% for 5 stars. There is a 50-50 at 100 pulls. There is a 200 pity with a rebate system as well that refunds tickets. Free-to-play players can obtain the vast majority of characters, and the game is very clearable as a free-to-play player as well. Arknights is an instance tactical tower defense game. It features real-time strategy. Gacha rates are 2% for a 6-star. Soft pity starts at 50 pulls. Honestly, you're given tons of free pulls every single event. There's so much to earn. There's very little to actually grind for. And the amount of premium currency you can grind in-game through various different means is pretty much unrivaled in any other gacha game. Punishing Grey Raven is an instance hack-and-slash action game. People will often say it has equally, if not better, action combat than Wuthering Waves. This is one of the most generous gacha systems in the industry. It has low pity, strong rate ups, and great free-to-play accessibility. Rates are 0.5% for a new limited character. The pity, the guarantee, is 60 pulls total. This is unbelievably good. Weapon banners are 6% for a 6-star weapon. 6-star pity is 30 pulls total. It also has an 80-20 rather than a 50-50. Then we have NIKKE. This is actually my favorite gacha game of all time. It's an instance auto TPS shooter. Gacha rates are phenomenal, 4% for an SSR. You literally get an SSR every 10 pull, if not other 10 pull. It has 200 hard pity, essentially a mileage or spark system. This allows you to literally just buy whichever characters you want at any point. Every event gives you 10 limited, 10 standard pulls. You can earn thousands of currency, premium currency merely just through playing the game. You get 1 to 2 events per month, meaning you have this surplus of pulls available. The anniversaries literally give you several hundred limited pulls each, so if you save up literally every year, you can acquire every single character without issue. You can also purchase additional dupes through that spark and mileage system. Azur Lane is also one of arguably the most free-to-play friendly gacha games in the genre. It's an instant auto side-scrolling naval shooter with character gacha rates at 7% for an SSR, 2% for a limited, which are insanely high. There's no pity needed. It's genuinely freaking ridiculous. It's fast, it's easy to play, it's easy to grind for. A lot of people don't spend a cent in that game. The majority of money for Azur Lane is actually earned through skins, cosmetics. Blue Archive is an instant school life tactical RPG. It is a real-time chibi shooting game with manual abilities, manual ultimate abilities. Gacha rates are 3% for a 3-star. Much like NIKKE, it does have a 200 pity spark selector, which means that after hitting 200 pity, you immediately get the character of your choice. You're showered with free pulls. Much like NIKKE, you get hundreds of free pulls for anniversary events. I've acquired every single character that I wanted through playing this game. Reverse 1999 is an instant narrative-driven turn-based RPG. It has one of the best stories in gacha. It's a beautiful game with a beautiful setting. The gacha rates are decent. There is a 70 pity and 140 guarantee. They are very generous with their pulls. The game is clearable very easily. The dailies are clearable very easily. You're given so much premium currency, so many pulls. You essentially play this game like a non-gacha game. Limbus Company has a very unique free-to-play friendly gacha system. This is an instant turn-based RPG. Limited units have a 1.45% rate of acquisition. After 200 pulls, you can freely pick any character you want. This allows for you to exchange for any featured unit. There's absolutely no 50-50 whatsoever, and you can earn a lot of these pulls in-game. Guardian Tales is an instant 2D action-adventure RPG that is very reminiscent of the old Legend of Zelda games. It's a real-time side-scrolling action RPG that is also arguably one of my favorite games. Featured characters have a 1.375% chance of unit acquisition, with a total of 2.75%. There's no pity, there's no guarantee. Instead, you spend your mileage at 300 in the shop to directly purchase any unique hero or any epic exclusive equipment in the game. Aether Gazer is an instant real-time action RPG. This is one of the rare gacha games that allow for you to deploy more than one character at any given time. It is very generous. There are two different types of gacha banners. There's the standard, which guarantees you a 5-star character at exactly 70 pulls, but this system has a 50-50 in place. Then there is a 90 pull guarantee with no 50-50 at all, meaning if you spend the extra 20, you never have to worry about missing the actual character. S-rank modifier rates are at 1.6%, which is honestly kind of decent. Weapons have a guarantee at 70 pulls. Snowbreak is an instant sci-fi third-person shooter RPG. The gacha rates are 0.7% for 5-star operatives, which really isn't very good, but much like Aether Gazer, there is a 50-50 banner and a 100% banner alternative. Unlike Aether Gazer, though, the rates are a little bit higher. The 50-50 banner requires 80 pulls for hard pity. The 100% banner requires 100 pulls. Honestly, the small difference between a 100% guarantee and a 50-50 outweighs the small additional investment. Trickal Chibi Go is an instant casual chibi idle tactical RPG. It's honestly very cute. A lot of people that I've talked to have said that this was an unexpected hit with them. They didn't expect it to be as fun or engaging as it was. 3-star units have a 3% chance of acquisition. There is a hard pity at essentially 200 pulls. This allows for you to obtain any featured character in the shop that you want. There's also plenty of premium currency to earn while playing. Musume is an instant racing and idle management sim. You recruit these horse girls, you train them, you engage in these racing simulations. It doesn't really have combat. It doesn't really have like an extensive deep narrative like Wuthering Waves or Genshin Impact or Arknights. That isn't to say that it's not equally as enjoyable. It's just enjoyable in a different way. The rate of unit acquisition is 3% for the highest rarity 3-star characters. Much like many other gacha games in this list, it does feature a mileage or spark system. If you perform 200 pulls on a single banner, you can trade in your accumulated points for any of the featured characters or the support cards on the banner. Much like Arknights, Path to Nowhere is an instant tower defense strategy game. It's honestly a lot darker than Arknights though. S-rank unit acquisition is 2%. Both standard and limited rate up banners have a soft pity starting at 50 pulls, and then a guaranteed hard pity at 80. There's also a 50-50 present, but it's not nearly as penalizing as a game like Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. Heaven Burns Red is an instant turn-based, very narrative-driven, narrative-heavy RPG. SS rank unit acquisition is 3%. There is a spark or mileage system present. It costs 150 pulls total to reach the threshold and guarantee a character. This is actually a lot less than in games like Blue Archive or NIKKE. Epic 7 is an instant turn-based strategy RPG with some very voluptuously attractive waifus. Gacha rates for 5-star heroes are 1.25% or 0.8% for rate-up characters. Honestly, not that high. The pity is at 120, meaning that if you don't pull the featured 5-star hero within 120 total summons, the 121st summon guarantees you the featured unit. And finally, Sword of Convallaria, another instance tactical RPG with grid-based strategy-style combat. Base rates for legendary units are 2%. Hard pity is at 100 total pulls, guaranteeing any random legendary upon hitting it. If you have not obtained the guaranteed featured banner character by 180 pulls, then you are guaranteed to obtain them once you hit that. Honestly, the gacha rates for a lot of these games vary. Some of them are as low as 0.8%. Some of them are as high as 7%. Some of them reward you characters and weapons within 60 pulls, other 180. A lot of these gacha games have multiple different avenues necessary to actually acquire the currency utilized to pull for the different characters. A lot of these games reward you with a lot of free pulls that allow for you to actually obtain the characters that you want. Right now, 2026 is absolutely stacked, from open world games like Neverness, Everness, Wuthering Waves, Arknights Enfield, to new generous legends like Star Savior, Aether Gazer, Snowbreak, Trickal Chibi Go, Azur Lane, Blue Archive, Limbus Company. There's literally a game to suit every playstyle and every budget. My advice here is to download a few of these games, rotate your dailies, enjoy the golden era of gacha games. The best part, you don't need to spend to win in any of these. You just have to play smart and have fun. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.